06:57 local time. USS Nimitz catapults its first Tomahawk missile, the deck trembling under the explosive force. 28 missiles streak across the Gulf at just above the waves, their radar altimeters calibrated to exploit every known gap in Iranian radar coverage. Coastal defense operators sip morning tea, oblivious to the storm about to descend upon them. Ahead of the main strike, Task Force Scorpion Strike deploys Lucas drones, cheap $35,000 unmanned decoys designed to bait Iranian interceptors. Every radar ping fired by Iran, every shot spent, reveals positions for the real weapons heading straight for Tehran and the southern coast. Within minutes, F-15i ROMs silently emerge from Iraqi airspace, escorted by F-35i fighters running electronic warfare protocols in ghost mode. These supersonic aircraft carry rampage missiles capable of obliterating hardened military targets. Real-time coordinates are fed from Israeli Oran reconnaissance aircraft, constantly updating every trajectory to ensure maximum precision. The missiles streak toward Iran's nerve centers, including the Ministry of Defense, intelligence hubs, and nuclear facilities. Iran's integrated air defense system is blind to the incoming threat, the first wave of destruction moving with deadly accuracy. Subscribe and enable notifications to follow every weapon, target, and tactical this historic, record-shattering military operation. 7:52, Iranian operators realize chaos is unfolding. Lucas drones continue to draw fire from expensive interceptors, leaving Tomahawks and ROMs free to reach their targets. Unchallenged, GBU-39 small-diameter bombs glide silently into rooftops, detonating with surgical precision in offices and rooms where high-level planning occurs. Fast attack boat depots along the Strait of Hormuz erupt in black smoke. Fuel storage ignites, anti-ship missile batteries collapse. The entire southern coast becomes a theater of devastating precision and misdirection. EA-18G Growlers dominate the electronic battlefield, jamming radar signals and neutralizing Iran's SA-65 mobile phased array radar system, a domestic replacement for dismantled S-300 systems. Every radar emission is cataloged, every battery position revealed. Iranian operators fire blindly, wasting millions on interceptors that hit nothing, exposing their positions for follow-up strikes. The orchestration is precise, almost surgical, blending drones, missiles, and electronic warfare in a seamless sequence of destruction. Meanwhile, in the western mountains, Shahed 3 ballistic missile launchers hide in valleys and tunnels, mobile and lethal. F-15s drop Rafael spice bombs and Delilah cruise missiles mid-setup, destroying them within 12 seconds. Launchers, missiles, and crews neutralized before they have a chance to strike. Hundreds of missiles meant to target Israel or American bases are turned to rubble without a single shot being fired at the coalition. Across 3 provinces, Iranian Shahed 136 drone depots are obliterated under JDAM and GBU-39 strikes. 950 drones, destroyed before they could ever launch. Iran's plan for swarming American and Israeli bases collapses. Every storage facility, production line, and hangar destroyed. The drone threat neutralized with speed and precision, leaving Iranian forces scrambling. Command and communication lines are severed. Underground bunkers, fiber optic nodes, and relay stations are obliterated. Iran's internet collapses to 4%, leaving military units blind and disconnected. Raptors catalog every radar and frequency from high above, mapping mobile SAM batteries and passing the coordinates to F-15s and F-35s. Every movement is anticipated, every target exposed. By the time Iran realizes the scale of destruction, it is already too late. By 09:15, Tehran's military nerve center is devastated. Ministry of Defense buildings, IRGC command posts, and intelligence centers are obliterated. Fast attack boats at Chabahar and Bandar Abbas lie crushed under precision bombs. Tomahawks, fighter jets, drones, and electronic warfare systems create a symphony of destruction, leaving Iran incapable of retaliation. Every weapon system, every target, every strike has been part of a calculated, data-driven operation that maximizes impact while minimizing coalition exposure. The operation demonstrates an unprecedented combination of cost-effective warfare, precision strikes, and electronic dominance. Cheap drones draw expensive interceptors, Tomahawks neutralize coastal threats, and F-15s and F-35s obliterate command centers and critical infrastructure. Modern warfare relies not on brute force, but on intelligence, timing, and precision. Within hours, Iran's southern coast, air defenses, ballistic missile capabilities, and drone program are all neutralized, leaving its military paralyzed, exposed, and humiliated. Total domination and strategic shock expanded. By 10 a.m., coalition forces have already achieved total air and sea dominance over Iran's coast. All fast attack boats along the Gulf of Oman and Persian Gulf are destroyed, or immobilized. 136 drone depots lie in smoldering ruins, while anti-ship and missile batteries are neutralized precision strikes. F-15s and F-35s return to forward bases. After executing flawless bombing while F-22 Raptors continue electronic reconnaissance, cataloging every radar, communications node, and hidden missile launcher still active inland. The EA-18G Growlers maintain continuous jam coverage, ensuring Iranian air defenses remain blinded, unable to respond effectively to the ongoing assault. Meanwhile, deep inside Tehran, the coordinated strikes have severed the command and control network. IRGC and Ministry of Defense. GBU-39 bombs glide through office floors, J-dams punch reinforced structures, and rampage missiles obliterate hardened bunkers. The Ministry of Defense compound, intelligence headquarters, and nuclear research facilities all lie in ruins. Iran's military demakers are effectively disconnected from their units, leaving missile crews, drone operators, and boat teams unable to receive orders or coordinate retaliation. Across central Iran, F-22 Raptors continue to silently map every electronic emission. Mobile sub-batteries and radar sites attempting to relocate are immediately tracked and relayed to F-15, F-35 strike teams. The F-22's ANLR-94 electronic warfare suite turns every potential threat data for follow-up strikes. Even Iran's newly developed SA-65 radar, designed to replace the S-3I's suppressed before it can engage, its emissions located, tagged, and destroyed by a combined AGM-88 HARM missiles and precise bombings. By midday, Iran's integrated air defense network virtually non-existent, unable to protect its cities or military assets. In the mountains of Kermanshah, Loristan, and western provinces, hundreds of Shahed-3 ballistic missiles are stationed in tunnels. Mobile transporter erector launchers and hardened shelters. F-1 equipped with Rafael Spice glide bombs and Delilah cruise missiles conduct precision strikes at these launchers mid-setup. Within seconds, missiles intended to target Israel or coalition bases destroyed, fuel tanks ruptured, and launchers obliterated. Only a fraction survive, hidden deep underground, but their operational capability is severely limited. Each successful strike prevents the of hundreds of deadly ballistic threats, leaving Iran's missile program crippled. Simultaneously, coalition forces target Iran's drone production and storage facilities. Across Isfahan, Bashir, and surrounding provinces, depots filled with Shahed 136 drones are systematically destroyed by JDAMs and GBU-39 bombs. Nearly 950 drones, armed and pre-programmed for mass attacks, are eliminated before any can take off. Launch racks, hangars, fueling stations, and storage areas are reduced to rubble. This cripples Iran's ability to conduct coordinated drone sway component of its retaliatory strategy. US and Israeli intelligence, combined with electronic warfare and satellite surveillance, ensures that move is calculated. Data from reconnaissance drones, signals intelligence, and real-time electronic monitoring allows coalition forces to strike with unparalleled precision. Iranian military units are B1, unable to communicate effectively and forced into chaos. Internet connections dropped to 4% of NN-leaving troops isolated and unable to coordinate. By mid-afternoon, the operation transitions to complete domination. Coastal defenses, air defense batteries, missile launchers, drone depots, and communication centers are destroyed. Tehran and military hubs are decimated, leaving Iran's military paralyzed. Coalition aircraft continue to patrol the maintaining control and monitoring any potential recovery efforts. The Strait of Hormuz remains with no Iranian vessels capable of threat. The global oil flow is uninterrupted, despite Iran's debt attempts to use the strait as leverage. The operation showcases the evolution of modern warfare: speed, intelligence, Precision and coordinate outweigh raw numbers and brute force. Drones bait interceptors. Electronic warfare suppresses ad offenses. Precision bombs destroy command and control. And supersonic missiles neutralize long-range threats. Every strike is meticulously planned, every target confirmed, and every operation executed surgical accuracy. By evening, assessments confirm total success. Iran's retaliatory capabilities are nearly nullified. Hun of missiles destroyed, drone programs neutralized, fast attack boats and coastal defenses eliminated command, control, communications, and intelligence networks crippled. Modern warfare in this opera demonstrates dominance not through overwhelming force, but through intelligence-driven, coordinated, and precise execution. The strike leaves a lasting lesson. In the 21st century, speed, real-time data, precision weapon electronic warfare determine victory. Iran's military, despite decades of preparation and innovation, incapacitated, exposed, and humiliated. Coalition forces achieve their objective with minimal exposure, maximum efficiency, and devastating impact. This operation sets a new standard for modern CA, showcasing the lethal combination of intelligence, precision strikes, and synchronized electronic and warfare.